Do we owe our parents? Stop. Think about this for a moment. Respect is not something owed. Gratitude is not a debt. Love is not something owned. Say it again. Absorb it. I grew up hearing another version. Through the Lunar New Year, we grow up, and our parents grow old, the elders would say. You will never finish repaying your parents for raising you. I heard it often. But to me, it always sounded like a ledger entry I never agreed to. My father is no longer with us. My mother raised the two of us alone through the 90s. One night my mom was out with her friends. She came home a little tipsy, maybe a couple glasses of wine. I had never seen her like that before. The smell of wine, tears in her eyes. She looked at us two boys waiting for her, and she just broke. She said she was doing everything just to provide for us, that she was doing her best, and she still felt it wasn't enough. That image scarred my heart. The wine, the tears, those words. I can still see it today. I can see how lonely she was all those years. She never married again. She was out trying to have a life, but when she came home, it was just us. And the weight of it all hit her at once. That night I couldn't sleep, not from the cold, but from the arithmetic in my head. How do I ever repay this? This is how they control us. We confuse obligation with a debt ledger, and we try to repay love as if it were a loan. Now I live 10,000 kilometers away from her. And this distance, it creates a different kind of guilt. When I call her, I hear it in her voice. When I don't call, I feel it in my chest. That urge to provide, to finally do something big for her, to pay her back for everything, it's still eating me from inside. Even now, even from this far away, it hasn't left me. But children are not a project to be built like a blueprint. I am not a project, not a machine, not an object. A phone is a tool. Food is fuel. Clothing is warmth. Your duty is to use them, not to spend your whole life repaying them. A good parent raises a child so the child can live their own life. If you become an attachment you cannot detach from, they will never find their own voice. Eastern culture teaches respect by discipline. Deep respect. I love this. Western culture says, teach by setting boundaries. I love that too. Neither is wrong. The problem comes when respect becomes control. When teaching by boundaries turns into, you owe me for life. So here is the boundary line. You do not owe them a debt. You owe them honesty. Be grateful to them from your heart. Not because you were forced, but because of what they did. Love them. Not for their sake, but for your own. If you can, care for them. Not out of obligation, but freely. And live your own life. This is the highest respect. Parents do not need repayment. They need to see you living, truly living. So the answer is no, you do not owe them. And the fact that you are even asking this question shows that you respect them more than most.